The Keeper of Flocks by Alberto Caeiro, aka Fernando Pessoa. Stanza 39. The mystery of things. Where is it? Where is the thing that doesn't appear at least to show us it's a mystery? What does a river know about this? And what does a tree know? And I, who am no more than those, what do I know? Every time I look at things and think about what men think about them, I laugh, like how a brook sounds cool on a stone. Because the only hidden meaning of things is that they have no hidden meaning at all. It's stranger than every strangeness, and the dreams of all the poets and the thoughts of all the philosophers, that things are really what they seem to be, and there's nothing to understand. Yes, this is what my senses alone have learned. Things don't have significance. They only have existence. Things are the only hidden meaning of things. 40. A butterfly passes in front of me, and for the first time in the universe, I notice that butterflies don't have color or movement, just like flowers don't have perfume or color. Color is what has color in a butterfly's wings. In a butterfly's movement, the movement is what moves. Perfume is what has perfume in a flower's perfume. A butterfly is only a butterfly, and a flower is only a flower. 41. Sometimes, in the evening, on summer days, even when there's not a breeze at all, it seems like there's a light breeze blowing for a minute. But the trees are unmoving in every leaf of their leaves, and our feelings have an illusion of what would please them. Our feelings, sick beings that see and hear. Let's be like we should be, and not keep this necessity for illusion in us. It should be enough for us to feel with clarity and life, and not even consider what feelings are. But thank God there's imperfection in the world, because imperfection is a thing, and having people who make mistakes is different. And there being sick people makes the world bigger. If there were no imperfection, there would be one less thing, and there should be many things, so we have a lot to see and hear. 42. A stagecoach passed by on the road and went on, and the road didn't become more beautiful or even more ugly. That's human action on the outside world. We take nothing away and we put nothing back. We pass by and we forget. And the sun is always punctual every day. 43. Rather the flight of a bird that goes by and leaves no trace than the passing of an animal which leaves a reminder on the ground. A bird goes by and is forgotten, and so it should be. An animal, when it's not there anymore, and so of no use, shows it was there, which is no use at all. Memory betrays nature, because yesterday's nature is not nature. What was is nothing, and to remember is to not see. Pass, bird, pass, and teach me to pass. 44. I suddenly wake up in the night, and my clock occupies the whole night. I don't sense nature outside. My room is a dark thing with vaguely white walls. Outside, there's a quiet, like nothing existed. Only the clock goes on with its noise, and this little thing of gears on top of my table smothers the whole existence of the earth and the sky. I almost lose myself thinking about what this signifies. But I come back, and I feel myself smiling in the night with the corners of my mouth, because the only thing my clock symbolizes or signifies filling the enormous night with its smallness is the curious sensation of the enormous night being filled with its smallness. 45. A row of trees far away, there, on the hillside. But what is it? A row of trees. It's just trees. Row and the plural trees aren't things. They're names. Sad human souls putting everything in order, tracing lines from thing to thing, hanging signs with names on absolutely real trees, and drawing parallels of latitude and longitude all over the earth itself, innocent and more green and more flowering than that. 46. This way or that way, whether it works out or not, sometimes able to say what I think and other times saying it badly and all mixed up. I go on writing my verses without wanting to, as if writing weren't a thing made of gestures, as if writing were a thing that happened to me, like the sun shining on me outside. I try to say what I feel without thinking I feel it. I try to lean words on the idea and not need a corridor from thought to words. I don't always feel what I know I should feel. My thought crosses the river I swim very slowly, because the suit men made it wear weighs it down. I'm trying to take off what I've learned. I'm trying to forget the way of remembering they taught me, and scrape off the ink they painted my senses with. Unpack my true emotions. Unwrap myself to be I, not Alberto Caeiro, but a human animal that nature produced. And so I write, wanting to feel nature, not even like a man, but like someone who feels nature and nothing more. And so I write, sometimes well, sometimes badly, sometimes hitting what I mean, sometimes missing, falling here, standing up there, but always going my way like a stubborn blind man. Even so, I'm somebody. I'm the discoverer of nature. I'm the argonaut of true sensations. I bring a new universe to the universe because I bring the universe to itself. I feel this and write this, knowing perfectly well that it's 5 a.m. and the sun, which still hasn't shown its head above the wall of the horizon, can already be seen by its fingertips clutching the top of the wall of the horizon full of low hills. 47. On an excessively clear day, a day when you wish you'd work a lot the day before, so you'd have no work left to do, I glimpsed, like a road between trees, what might be the great secret, that great mystery false poets talk about. I saw that there is no nature, that nature doesn't exist, that there are hills, valleys, plains, that there are trees, flowers, weeds, that there are rivers and stones, but there is not a whole these belong to. That a real and true wholeness is a sickness of our ideas. Nature is parts without a whole. Maybe this is the mystery they talk about. This was what I hit upon without thinking or pausing. This must be the truth that everyone goes to look for and doesn't find. And only I found it because I wasn't looking for it. 48. From the highest window of my house, with a white kerchief, I say goodbye to my poems, leaving for humanity. I'm neither happy or sad. That's the destiny of poems. I wrote them, and I should show them to everybody because I can't do any different. Like a flower can't hide its color, or a river hide its flowing, or a tree hide that it gives fruit. And there they are, going away like in a stagecoach, and without wanting to, I feel sad, like a pain in my body. Who knows who'll read them? Who knows whose hands they'll go to? Flower, My destiny plucked me for their eyes. Tree, they picked my fruit for their mouths. River, my water's destiny was to not stay with me. I give in and feel almost happy, like someone tired of feeling sad. Go from me. A tree dies and stays, scattered throughout nature. A flower withers and its dust endures forever. A river runs and flows into the sea, and its water will always be what it was. I pass and I stay, like the universe. 49. I put myself inside and I close the window. They bring me the lamp and they say goodnight. And my peaceful voice says goodnight. If only my life were always like this. A day full of sun, or soft with rain, or stormy to end the world. A pleasant evening with groups of passing people I can watch curiously from my window. A last friendly look at the quietness of the trees, and then after, the window shut, the lamp still burning, without reading anything or thinking about anything or even sleeping. To feel life running through me like a river along its bed, and outside a great silence, like a god who is sleeping.